We're going out.
On to another job. It's the oxidized Flybridge hood.
This one came from Newfoundland, Canada.
It's not going to work.
I'm Cindy, and this is Shell. We sold everything and set off on an adventure, living and cruising on a boat named C-Shel. Click, subscribe, and sit back as we show you that it's possible for all of us to live an extraordinary life.
We're going out.
We're at Sprint Station tonight, and I am stuffed. One of our favorite places. I gotta remember not to order so much. Okay guys, on to another job. This time, it's the oxidized Flybridge hood. People are telling me that it's probably going to be able to be wet sanded. I have my doubts, but it's possible. But I think this is a last resort before I think about painting. So what I have is 1,000 grit sandpaper, 2,000 grit sandpaper, and some diminishing compound with a buffer. And I'm going to do wet sanding with 1,000 grit. Wet sanding with 2,000 grit, and then I'm going to take the polisher and go over it and see what kind of result I get from that. If it looks good, half decent, then maybe I'll consider doing the whole Flybridge like that. Otherwise, it's paint. So let's see what this turns out like.
Let me tell you something.
It feels better. 2,000 grit. I'm going to use some Sure-Hole Buff Magic. It might be good enough. You guys let me know what you think. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go around, tape off the blue stripe, and wet sand the whole thing. It's going to be a mess, but not any more of a mess than painting. So that's what I'm going to do. I don't have enough sandpaper to do all of that, so I got to order some and get ready for probably next weekend do the whole Flybridge. That's good. Save me painting.
Welcome to Marine Mailtime Minute.
I'll go first. We really do save these up for days.
Yes, we do.
Just waiting for mail
For
time.
mail time, yeah.
But we need to open them because got projects got started.
Starting tomorrow morning.
Somebody commented a few projects ago about detailing the front of the Flybridge, and turned me on to Drake's Detailing YouTube channel. I've been addicted since that point on, and I've ordered a bunch of stuff from him.
Oh.
Sanding discs, in case I want to wet sand. But I'm not sure I'm going to need to. I'm going to try tomorrow something with that. Yeah, but if I do, I may have to. But I got 100 grit discs and 2,000, or 1,000 grit discs and 2,000 grit discs. This will go on my Rupes polisher. A Rupes polishing stuff for my polisher for finishing. A double-sided pad for buffing. This is all going to be tried out tomorrow. And more pads.
Wow.
More medium fine pads.
You are ready to go.
Yeah, I'm ready to go. And some Stark Level R heavy-duty cutting compound, which may take the place of the sanding.
Oh, okay.
But we'll see. I'll try it tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then Stark Elevate, which is a finishing medium cut compound, so it's like a diminishing polisher, like kind of like Buff Magic is.
Cool. These are new products.
These are new stuff.
Yes.
Yep. I like detailing. I wanted to be actually a detailer when I left my other tech job.
Yes, he did. But I'm not sure. Could you have done it?
Yeah, I think I would have. I would have enjoyed it, but
Yeah.
you know, high tech dragged me back in and didn't really do anything with it. So, okay, yeah, you want to go that one?
Sure.
I gotta get out of your way with that knife. Editing. White microfiber towels for detailing.
Yep.
Some 2,000 and 1,000 grit wet sanding paper in case I want to do something by hand.
Yep. And some aloe vera gel because I didn't have any. And that's that. You know what this is?
I do. I just ordered it 2 days ago. I was getting down the engine room and I was getting really annoyed. Really annoyed.
In the engine room.
By the amount of light that I had down there. One light is burnt out. The other light works, but there's a hole burnt in the cover. I'm going to just replace them with these LED.
Yep.
These are 727 lumens, so I got 3 of them to replace the engine room lights, so hopefully that'll brighten the situation
Brighten it up. Okay. This one came from Newfoundland, Canada. Yeah. Maybe Customs
Had their hands on it by the look of it.
I don't know. Well, I don't know if they were to get into it.
This came from a friend of ours in Newfoundland. He owns a very nice trawler.
Yes, he does. And he's going on adventures of his own.
Yeah, nice, very nice trawler. hopefully someday we'll meet him down here in his trawler and we can show you around his boat because it's it's stunning.
Maybe he'll let us.
He contacted us and told us he's got some marriage saver headsets that he's not using anymore. So he gave us a really good price and we've got some headsets.
We do, and they're nice. Hey, they're not huge.
No.
They're nice.
I don't know how they work.
No, we have to figure that out.
Like that one?
Oh, on your back of your head?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe. But he gave us a good deal.
Yes.
On them. These are Sena's Bluetooth headsets.
Yeah, and thanks, Gord. This is awesome.
Thanks, Gord.
Thank you. Thanks for reaching out on it.
Yeah,
appreciate
definitely could use these.
Yes. All right. Bye.
Morning, guys. So this morning I'm going to do the Flybridge. I was initially going to do wet sanding and then polishing, which would have been a 3 or 4 step job. I'm now going to attempt to cut it down to 2 steps, let's hope, with this and this, with a wool pad, and then another Stark product, Elevate I think it is, and go over with a foam pad on my dual action polisher. It might be the case that I don't have to wet sand, but this will be, I'm going to compare this side to the side I did the other day and see what happens. And whatever one I'm going to choose is what I'm going to finish the day with, either wet sanding or polishing. So let's try it out.
What do you think?
Still looks blotchy. Maybe I didn't use enough product. I'm going to go over one more time and see what happens. But otherwise, I think it's going to be wet sanded. It's too blotchy. It's not going to work. I'm going to have to wet sand. Yeah, I'm going to wet sand. So I've got 2 machines for doing this kind of thing. That one down there was just a rotating buffer, which is used for cutting mostly. This is a dual action polisher, which sort of rotates and oscillates at the same time. And I use that for finishing and also sanding. This would make the sanding go a lot faster than doing it by hand, I would think.
Oh.
I hope. It's not as blotchy.
Not as blotchy, he says.
I've kind of got the process down. So we're going to start with 1000 grit sandpaper with the DA. And then use Stark Level R with the wool pad and the rotary buffer. And then finish off with Stark Elevate with the DA with a foam pad. That seems to do the best job right now. So I'm going to have to sand. It's definitely going to have to sand. So I'm going to start at the top. I want to have all that done. Sand, Stark Level R, and the Stark Elevate. All done on the top, so I'm not stepping on stuff I've already done. So I want it to do from the top down complete. And then once I do that, I'll do the front here. And then I'll do the sides. I probably won't get to that today. I'm going to tape off the painted stripes so I don't wet sand that, and I'll start. I got a little climbing rope there to keep me up while I'm trying to buff it, so we'll see how it goes. Using the wool pad with the buffing compound, the pad can get caked with product really quickly, and then the buffing becomes less effective. So after every 2 to 3 square foot section I do, I remove the pad, clean it, dry it on the buffer, and fluff it.
Right now, 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 right now.
So what do you think of that? So 3 steps: wet sand, 1000 grit, stark level R, stark elevate with the dual action polisher. I think it'll be good for another while. The reason I talk about getting it painted, I really thought it wasn't going to come back, but there's this blue mark right there. I don't know if you can see it. What Tollycraft did is underneath the gel coat, there's this blue layer, and when you start to get close to the end of your gel coat, it prints through and you see the blue. So there's a big splotch of blue right there. So, you know, that's why I keep talking about painting. But when you're far away, you don't really see it. So it's good enough for now. I don't know how many times I'm going to get to buff it again. It's probably next time it's going to need a paint.